fact about me is I love eating ice. It's bad how much I like eating ice actually. And I've tried to stop multiple times, but I love just crunching on ice, especially the good kind of ice. If you know, you know. And if you don't know. So today I'm actually going to be recreating a look that I fell in love with, honestly. So I follow Roseandben on Instagram. If you don't follow her and you love makeup and just learning about makeup and beautiful makeup looks, then I suggest you follow her because she is so freaking good. This is the look. I don't know if it's focusing. It's so pretty. Before I start with my eyes, I'm going to take my new mist here. It's a Pacifica C&C brightening mist, and it's just hydrating. It just makes my skin feel really good before I apply makeup. And I also spray this on my sponge when I'm doing like concealer, foundation, and all of that. But I really like it, and it smells really good. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my face and then start with the eyes. So she actually used a darker concealer to prime her eyes, and I don't really have a dark concealer, so I'm gonna use my darkest one. The darkest shade I have is medium beige, and this is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer, which I really have liked using on my under eyes actually, but I'm gonna use it for priming my lids today and see if that works. What I will say about this concealer texture, it is a little thicker, so the Tarte definitely is smoother to like blend into your lid, I feel. Okay, now that I'm done with priming my lids, I'm gonna go straight into a purple glittery shade, and I'm gonna be using the Morphe X James Charles palette. It's so cute. So I'm gonna be using the color Artistry on my lid. I'm gonna pick it up with a dry brush first. So I'm just gonna take this purple all over the lid. So this purple is definitely lighter than the purple that she used. So I'm just gonna do a little close-up right now of how the purple is looking so far. It's definitely lighter than the shade that she used. I'm gonna try and deepen the crease and everything and make it darker, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so to deepen the crease, I'm going to take, what color? I'm gonna take the color Love That from the same palette, the James Charles, and I'm just gonna tap it on the crease. I'm not really going to blend it out yet. And the brush I'm using is the Morphe M441. I'm still deepening up the crease here with the fluffy Morphe brush. And I'm not bringing that color too much into the inner corner of the of my eye. Does anyone else have that problem where one eye always looks better than the other one while you're doing it and even afterwards? Because that's happening to me. That happens to me a lot, and it's usually this eye is perfecto. This one, no comment. I'm gonna take an e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm gonna pick up from the James Charles palette, I'm gonna pick up the color Escape. It's a dark purple shade, and I just want to place it right in my outer, I'm just gonna place it right on the outer corner of my eye and tap it. I just picked up a little bit of Iffy. It's a purple shade from the Lilac You Lot palette from Colourpop. It's that one right there. I know it looks crazy, guys, but like, what makeup look actually looks bomb until you put your face on, you know? I'm going to pick up the color Artistry again, the purple glitter shade, and I'm gonna pack it on again because, you know, we kind of lost it on the way of our blending journey, so it happens. And remember, I kept the brush dry at first, but I'm gonna actually wet it and see if it picks up a little more color. Do you guys like wetting the brush when you're putting on glittery colors? Because honestly, it is picking up a lot more color right now. I'm going to take the like a teal shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 1, and I'm gonna pick up the teal glittery shade. It's gonna be this color right here in the corner, and I'm just gonna pick this up with another flat brush. The brush is dry, and I'm going to put it right on the middle of the lid. I'm gonna wet the brush a little bit, and I don't think I'm gonna add any more like product, but I'm gonna take the product now that's wet and put it over it, and it does create a more metallic shade. Once it dries, I'm going to take the fluffy M441 brush with really little to no product left on the brush, and I'm just going to blend the crease area so nothing looks uneven. Have you guys ever wiped off your eyeshadow because you made a mistake or like it didn't look good, and then you have somewhere to go, so you do your eyeshadow again, and all of the brushes are feel so prickly on your eyelids? Oh my god, I had that happen to me this past weekend actually. I don't know how it made my makeup look good. I was like in a time crunch and I messed up because I tried to do a wing liner when I had already done my eyeshadow, so I hated how the wing turned out, and I just took everything off. And it was so painful to actually finish my makeup because my eyelids were so sensitive. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that was just a little quick story. With that being said, I'm not going to really try to do a wing for this look. Like, that's just not going to happen because I don't want to ruin it. I'm pretty much done with the eyeshadows. Okay, so I'm going to start on the face now because... Oh, no, wait. Actually, before I start on the face, I'm going to take a little makeup wipe and just remove the fallout that I had from the eyeshadow here. And you will get a lot of fallout in this look because it's a lot of glitter. Okay, to start off with the face, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. Before I start with any foundation, I'm going to let the primer dry and set on my face, so I'll be back. Alright, so for my face, I'm going to be using the Flawless Finish Foundation from e.l.f. and I use the shade Sand. I got this a little while ago actually. It's like a light medium with neutral undertone foundation, and I like how it looks on my face. It's pretty, it's not like cakey or anything. So I have been liking this. And I'm just gonna blend it with an e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. I really prefer to use a brush instead of a sponge for my foundation for some reason. I don't know if it's like just because I'm used to it or it's easier for me to blend. So this foundation actually has a little like nice smell to it. I can't put my finger on what it smells like, but it does have a smell. It's really good though. All right, so for concealer, I'm gonna be using the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. And I'm gonna use the light honey shade. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and put the Pacifica mist on here. I'm going to do a little bit of contour, just a tad. I'm using the Wet n Wild contour palette. This one right here. So now I'm gonna do blush, and I think I'm gonna do, I've been using cream blushes, and I really like the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush, and this is in the color Rose Romance. And I just blend these out with a fluffy brush. Doesn't that just look really pretty and like natural? I love it. And whenever you feel like you put too much blush on, I just go back with my foundation brush and I blend it out. And I don't put any more product, but I just blend whatever I have on the brush. I do want to go into the inner corner of the eye. So I'm going to take the color Fluff from the Lilac palette. I'm actually gonna mix this one with Trainwreck a little bit. Okay, so I just put a little bit of lip liner on. I'm using the Sugar and Spice LA Girl lip liner again. And I'm going to go with the Colourpop Lippie Stick, the shade Parker. And to set the face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. I'm just gonna pick that up. Powder brush. The last thing I'm gonna do is set it with the Morphe setting spray. It smells so good. Now she did do a gloss. I'm just taking my black Radiance lip gloss. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I hope you guys recreate this look too. Hit that like button and subscribe button down below. I'm gonna take tons of pictures and tag her in it, and let's see if she notices me. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye. Okay, well hopefully you guys can see it. If not, then go follow her and look at the look. I'm gonna take replay song. Oh. And I'm going to just, actually I'm not gonna use this brush. Like, this is as good as it's gonna get right now. I don't know what brush I'm looking for, but I'm looking at because I wanted it to be smaller and still a little fluffy, but like tight and long. You know what? Okay. And I did leave it wet. I did actually. I took it dry, but thanks guys. See you later.